Hello and welcome to the MAC weather page for this Wednesday, March 28th, and more sunshine today. We got some morning clouds out there. We should see some nice breaks though, and that'll allow temperatures to warm up at least into the low to mid 50s, maybe even warmer if we see more in the way of sunshine. And some of it will depend on whether we see some fog develop just before sunrise here in just a little bit. And again, that could hold temperatures if that fog hangs in. They're a little tough. More showers will move in for later tomorrow into tomorrow night, and then a rain, maybe a snow system for Friday or for Saturday night, Saturday night into Sunday morning. And there is an outside chance we could see accumulating snow with that. But right now, the best bet would be across central and northern lower Michigan. But something we'll want to keep an eye on. And I cannot rule out a chance of more snow here over the next 2 weeks until we get into about the 7th to 8th or maybe 9th of April. We see very cold air here over the next couple of weeks. So if you're looking for some really nice warm temperatures, it doesn't look like those are going to happen. And again, with that potential system on Friday or Saturday night into Sunday, we could see March also go out like a lion. Remember, it came in like a lion, so it should have come out with really nice sunshine in 70s. Not the case this year. And if we look at yesterday, we warmed up in the late afternoon hours once the rain stopped to 51 degrees with a low of 40. We had 29 hundredths of an inch of rainfall here in the Breckenridge area. And again, our normal highs are up into the upper 40s and the normal lows in the upper 20s. And we continue to see that trend going upward pretty quickly here over the next few weeks. As far as the weather this morning around the area, temperatures in the upper 30s to around 40, cooler at Nuevo behind the front. And hopefully either today or tomorrow we'll get out and install that Lakeview system and get it on the network here just in time for the growing season to begin. And if we look at the next slide, this is the moisture part of the some of the reports I'll be doing all summer long with the growing degree days. This particular one is the daily moisture and accumulated moisture throughout the season. And we'll show these each day on the weather forecast as well. As far as how much rainfall we had in the area, St. Thomas, the only one hitting the target area. The front was pretty effective in moving out of the area, and that kept precipitation amounts overall down, but still pretty good rain around a quarter to a half inch across most areas, and again heavier at St. Thomas. And if we look at satellite view this morning, you can see our next system that'll bring a little bit cold air behind it for Thursday night into Friday. It's going to be moving into the upper Midwest here later on today, and eventually by tomorrow that'll push a little bit of shower activity into the area. You can see most of the darker clouds off to the colder cloud tops off to our south. Can't rule out a sprinkle here and there, but for the most part we're pretty dry this morning, and you can see that on radar. Most of the precipitation now off to our southeast. Can't rule out a sprinkle across southeast lower Michigan, and again our next system well off to our northwest, but that'll be moving in for tomorrow. And as far as the GFS, this was the 12Z run, the midnight run, shows that we have snowfall across northern lower Michigan possible here through Sunday night into early Monday. So again, the bottom line is whether we get the snow or not, it'll be a cold rain or it'll be a snow, and then colder temperatures in for much of next week. Look like we could be running about 8 to 14 degrees per day below normal, as some very chilly air for this time of year invades our area. And again, the forecast, today's highs in the mid 50s, low 50s tomorrow, and temperatures may fall in the afternoon as showers move in. They won't add up to a whole lot, and then we'll have a decent day on Friday with some sunshine, highs in the upper 40s, and then we're going to keep a close eye on that system for Saturday into Sunday. That could bring some white grassy areas across mid-Michigan and maybe northern lower Michigan, and then much cooler air behind that as we move into early next week with highs mainly in the 30s and lows in the 20s. As far as weather watch this morning, you can see some of those dense fog advisories off to our southwest. And again, with that front moving through, we could get enough clearing. We could develop some fog across the mid-Michigan area this morning. And again, right now it's not foggy here in the Breckenridge area. It may be where you're at, but no fog right now. But again, it could move in pretty quickly if that does occur. And then our area flood watch is well off to the south where the heaviest rains from this last system have occurred. Thanks for stopping by, and have yourself a great day, and 73s to all.